passion rising, no escape, no, you won't leave my side. Light up the night, you won't stop this flame, now it's time to ignite. Open up the sky, won't hold back, no, I'll burn bright. Cause right now it's do or die. It's time to fight, I'll roll the dice for these pieces of my soul. Cause I'll be damned if I let all these memories turn to stone. The pieces of these days in my heart reflect the flames like gold. Can't see tomorrow, so I fight today. 11th, I won't let it end the same. I light the sky tonight, and now you'll know my name, cause now you play my game. I sing to my ultimate song, the dancer's melody is mine to decide. No, you won't tell me that I'm wrong. Face me head on, you know how this soul shines. Nothing could match the fury in my eyes. The steps where you won't take the heat inside. You think it's carved in stone, but just do it, I'll break through. Cause now the trust is mine. I'm a phantom out of sight already, gosh, from the start. No way I'll let this moment drift apart. I steal hearts simply see through mine, cause right the second now I'll shine. If nothing lasts forever, make this moment count, the stars align. Just this moment up the current, turn the night to day. Magic heat split out of sight, crossing the gate and make it right. Speed of light before you know you've been blown away. Pulse from the veins, keep rising now to the impossible, don't ask how. And violent lose at this moment, but they all ever stay. Disaster looming from afar, but I roll to left the scar. But still I battle with my fists through all these clouds of gray. And even on those horses or no, I'll let my words be torn. When my mask cracks, will I go back to those days of fear? Will I find what I've been looking for? The answer's never clear. All this time have I been prisoner to my own memories, shackled slowly. But everyone's got their own reason to keep fighting too. And it's our role to face the world. Read those days in your heart and see through. Now I'll take the weight of all these shackles, turn them to a strength they never knew. Now I hold tight these pieces of my soul. Each moment glimmers through the sky, no matter where we go. And come what may, these days of light reflect my flames like gold. Can't see tomorrow, so I fight today. 11th, I won't let it end the same. I light the sky tonight, and now you know my name, cause now you play my game. I sing to my ultimate song, the dancer's melody is mine to decide. No, you won't tell me that I'm wrong. Face me head on, you know how this soul shines. And when it feels like tomorrow there's no light, it's in those ones that my flame will light the sky. You think we're ghosts that walk to our last days, but we'll walk through the night. Break these walls of growing fear. No holding back my flames, it's down to the wire. And even when those days draw near, my flash of light will cover path through desire. Nothing can mask the fury in my eyes. The steps where you won't take the heat inside. You think it's carved in stone, but just do it, I'll break through. Cause now the trust is mine.
Good day, everyone. I am Shiro Tamaya, your resident Coyote Phantom Thief, at your service. And yeah, I'm using the model again, and this time, as you can see, I have modified it. So now I am actually your Coyote Phantom Thief. Kind of. Not quite. But sort of there-ish. But yeah. I liked... The reception to using a model actually was pretty good, so I figured why not keep using it. And also, it'll get me used to just using a model until mine is ready. So, you know, I think it works, you know? Hey. I'm looking good. Ikim and Shiro, what? Yeah. I used this model, except I used it with the black hair last time. for my myself karaoke, as I was as myself, but not myself, but me. Yeah. It's confusing, but yes. I decided to stream today. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I really wanted to. And because last time when we played Fatal 12, as you know, the stream crashed and died. So we're trying again. But yeah, we last left off, yeah, a lot happened. We entered a death game. We watched someone possibly just die. We died. And now we're following the person whose name we have on our card. And there's a hot lady. So yeah, I went back a little bit so we can make sure to play through the stuff that we possibly missed. So yeah. But let me greet chat. Hello Fresh, hello Ariel, hello Tristan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I didn't get to I didn't calibrate the model as much as I did before, but I think it should be fine. We'll just give it a shot, you know? And hello Bison, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If I didn't mention this before, please go check out Ariel's channel if you haven't already. She's a great friend of mine and a wonderful VTuber and singer. Excuse me? Excuse me? Want to repeat that? You're talking to me. Doing surprisingly well. I was awake for 32 hours before getting a total of 14 hours of sleep after accomplishing a very important mission in time for last night. I saw your project for Athy. It looked really good. It sounded great. I'm glad and I saw that she also listened to it. I'm glad you were able to get it done in time. I feel like I'd be more burnt out, but I'm not. I'm glad you're not feeling too tired. I know you were working very hard on that, so I'm glad it wasn't too rough. Yeah, it was down to the wire. I can imagine. I saw you working on it on stream for those few times, but like, oh my god. I even sing it as a lullaby. Excuse me. The only bottoms here are you, chat. It's you, not me. Trust me. I know. I know myself. Very, very well. Anyways, let's get right into the game, shall we? Oh, I need to resize. I need to move. Where am I? Yeah, that should be good enough. I can make that. Yeah, I'm not used to having to like, I don't want to cut. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. That might make, we'll try. Hold on, let me adjust some things. If I'm not used to having a model. I'm trying. Okay, let's yes, here, load this. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We'll give it. Hold on. That. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Okay, yeah. Let's go back a little bit. Yes, we met the Mafia Man. Oh, ちょっと待って。Crap. My webcam decided to die. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're back. Hopefully that does not happen again. Probably will, but you know, we'll give it a shot. Okay. Right. Yes, this is the man whose card we have, because if you have our card album, we have his name. He's number 3. It takes getting used to, but it's good that you're getting ready for your debut. Thank you. Yeah, I figured I should prep, you know. Okay. That's the Federico Carminati way of life. Right. You. I failed only once in my life, and I'm determined to keep it that way. I guess Lady Luck isn't the only one to pay me a visit, though. Her much less unfortunate sister has made sure to stop by too. Hello, ma'am. Damn, her eyes are piercing. Holy crap. This charming individual is Odette Malincon. Much like me, she's a participant in divine selection. Under normal circumstances, we should be aiming to eliminate each other, but we've agreed to help one another out, for the time being. Well, I guess it'd be more accurate to say that she's forced me into a truce. Huh. Interesting. God, her smile. She could kill me with those teeth. Holy shit. Oh, I am covering up some of the text. Dang it. No, I can't make myself that tiny, though. Damn it. There's no good place to put me. Okay. We're moving into the corner further. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah. You'll be able to see it, especially if I lean like this. Okay. And hello, Maggie Loon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yes, the mask is off. I don't have it on this model, so you know. I mean, I could add it, but it looks really derpy. Oh. There's voice acting and no one can hear it. Let's replay that.
別に考え事をしてただけだ。
いいからそんな暇があったら食えよカプリコーノ。せっかくの中華料理だ。
There you go. Now you get voice. We use Capricorno as my code name when we're speaking. It's based on my zodiac sign. Oh, that's actually a good idea. In turn, Vierge is how I refer to her. My only issue is that pronouncing French words is kind of tricky for an Italian like myself. Vierge? Vierge? Then, okay. Anyway, I'm the one that suggested using code names. I did that mainly because our names are valuable info when it comes to eliminating others in divine selection. Right, because the card names. Neither of us are supposed to know each other's real name. Knowing her, she probably used some connections to pull my name out of that lake. Out of the lake, but she won't tell me that straight up. Obviously, I know her real name as well, but I haven't told her. Keeping that stuff to ourselves is the reason our current relationship works in the first place. Yeah? Okay.
しかしここが北京でよかった。中華料理の中で私は北京料理ってのが一番好きだからね。もともとが新王朝の宮廷料理だからな。タレの味が丁寧なんだ。それに寒い北京の気候に合わせてカロリーが高い。味も重要だが、私みたいな海の女にはカロリーが必要だ。
Yes, you're getting lots of calories. Yes, let me, to combat the cold, move my head out of the way.
特にこの北京ダックっていうのは中国の最大の発明じゃないかと思ってる。油がうまいんだ。
I see you like the fat. You like the rich and filling things. That seems fitting. I don't mean that in a bad way. I was right, she's a demon. The teeth and eyes confirm it. Nah. She got them. She does got that cat demon look though. She's got it going for her. And hello, Just a Cannon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah. Welcome to Fatal 12.
フォアグラ用のガチョウといい勝負なくらいの残酷な飼育法だが、こううまいんじゃ仕方ない。まずく生まれ変わるしか道はねえからな。
She shovels more and more food into her mouth the second she quits yapping. This is her third plate of Peking duck, by the way. She's had plenty of gyoza and steam buns in between too. Jesus. Okay, I like food, but even I can't eat that much. Holy crap. Hard to believe someone from France would order food like this, considering how particular they are about their full-course meal. Just watching her pig out makes my stomach ache. I feel you, Federico. I feel you. Doing well, thanks for asking. Glad to hear. Oh yeah, Shiro, just for curiosity, does this game have VAing in English or possibly other languages as well? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't think so, but I think it only has Japanese voicing. It has other language text though. That I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah.
ま、つまりだ。世界で一番の料理がフランス料理なのは動かないが、中華料理には2番を与えてやってもいい。
And there's the French there's the French part. Chinese food is great, but French food is still the best. There's the pride.
待てビエルズ、お前の言葉には苦言を呈したい。2番以下はどこに譲ってもいいが、 一番はイタリアンだ
God, these arguments. Which kind of food is the best? It's Italian. No, it's French. No, it's Asian. I just like food. I think all food is great.
よしいいだろう。じゃあ今から腕っぷしのいい中国人を呼んできて、フランス人、イタリア人、中国人の中で勝った国の料理が世界一だ。
Ma'am, let's not start a fist fight here, alright?
待て待て、分かった。いや、分かってはいないが、この話題はやめてくれ。
She really would hunt for someone too. Only problem is that it doesn't matter what kind of tank she recruits. She'd still be both of us senseless. Oh dear lord. Ma'am can really just she got them muscles. She really do. Hold on. I want to move my phone so I'm not turning as much. Oh, you know what would be so cool if these international characters were voice acted in each of their local languages. That would be cool. I mean, that's the thing with the divine selection is that everyone can understand each other no matter what. Like if you speak a certain language, you're perceiving that person speaking that language, and the other person will perceive you speaking the other one, which is so awesome. I think it's a really cool idea they had. Like, it works well for this setting as well. And hello Oscar, thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. All right. Ain't many people who can take her in a fist fight, men included. She's the head of a group teeming with tough She's the head of a group teeming with tough seamen for a reason. God, I hate my brain.
この紹興酒ってのは溶かした飴みたいでなかなかうまいぞ。
Oh, booze? We're getting booze? What? That tastes like dissolved candy. That sounds a little sweet for even me. Just like that, she's baited me into saying her real name. Oh.
さっきお前が何を考えてたのか知らないが、無意味な牽制はもうやめねえか。
Oh.
どういう意味だ?
I already know the answer, but I ask anyway. She chugs more xiaoxingji before showing me a big toothy smile. I am sorry to anyone who is Chinese that I butchered that pronunciation. I apologize.
さあな。だがこの女神の選定とやらでよ。使命って情報は一番すぐにわかる情報じゃねえか。
Right. The name.
お前はコードネームで呼び合うことを提案したが、意味ねえんだ。調べればわかることだからな。
Yeah.
死因もそうだ。自分の死んだ時間におおよその見当がついているから、時間をかけて調べれば、おのずと知ることができる。
True. I mean,
特に私とお前なんか、な。
I mean, yeah. If they're like big people who are, you know, in like these gangs and stuff, you can kind of just assume that it's like probably like buy a gun, buy a knife, buy someone else murdering them or something like that. You can kind of just assume based on just like who they are, if you can like even get that kind of information.
言いたいことはわかるな。
Yeah. They're kind of just tiptoeing, killing each other. Or erasing each other.
この選定は未練を探り合う情報戦ってことが言いたいんだろ。それくらいは分かってる。
The regret as well, yeah. Reading in English with Japanese voices and Chinese drinks. So many things.
分かった上でコードネームを使うってんだから、お前は小物なんだよ。使命なんて捨てろ捨てろ。
Jeez.
だが全員分の未練はカードでランダムに配布されてるじゃねえか。誰かが俺たちの未練のカードを持っているはずだぜ。
初期カードはランダムなんだから、都合よく私らの情報を3枚揃えられるわけじゃない。
True, that is another thing, because you don't know who has what information, and yeah, technically someone could have like 2 pieces of info on one person, which gives them an advantage, but it'd be really convenient if someone had 3 pieces of information on one person. I mean, I'm guessing they probably would have already used it for divine selection.
1回目の選定で誰も私らを指名しなかったんだから、運よく揃ったやつはいないってことが明らかになってる。
Yeah, true.
あのインド人も私らのカードを入手したわけじゃなさそうだしな。もしそうなら、やれるやつからやってった方が得だ。
Oh, so he's from India. I see.
もし最初に配られた3枚で誰かの手元にあんたのカードが揃ってたらどうするつもりだったんだ。
運命を呪うだけだよ。賭けに負けたって死ぬだけだ。
Damn, what a badass. She's just like, I'll try to win, but if I just died, I'll die going out that I tried. Man, I like that. What? I always liked that idea of other languages being used. That's why when I came up with my D&D games, I tried to learn modern day languages to use them for in-game languages. Oh, that's a really fun and clever idea. That's a very nice idea, Tristan. Sounds fun. I really can't stand this woman sometimes. Meanwhile, our boy here is having a rough time. She makes you think she's got it all planned out, but she leaves the most crucial bits up to luck. Her cautious and rational actions end up getting thrown out the window when she goes wild for no discernible reason. Honestly, I honestly don't know what goes on in her head. This is the first time I've come across a woman who doesn't just do whatever makes us. Bruh, what sexist world you living in? Holy shit, what the fuck? Dude, you can't say that crap in your head. Oh my lord. I mean, I guess what else should I expect from a friggin' mafioso? But like, my man, sir, no, not even my man, Federico, what the hell? Oh my god. The worst part of it all though.
まあ、最後の2人になるまでは協力関係だ。従わないってんなら、また殴ってやるからかかってきな。
That's what she does to resolve everything. She resorts to violence. But, dude, you're a mafioso, you kill people. I mean, that shouldn't feel that out of place. I mean, I guess if you're in the mafia, maybe you plan more stuff out, but still, dude. I can't call her a nasty name out loud, so I just keep the insults to myself. Oh god, this Carminati guy just grew up in his entire life in a misogynist world. Yep, that's what we have learned today. I would let him dead smack me around some more. Oh, Dad, I'd like to learn your techniques. Please teach me.
でだ 選定の最後の日には日本にいなくちゃいけないんだろ？なのにどうして俺たちは中国にいるんだ？
Oh, you need to be in Japan? Interesting. Oh, maybe that explains why that English woman was there. Well, no, I'm guessing she was just there for a vacation and just happened to be in Japan. But interesting that they all have to be in Japan for the final day.
決まってるだろ。私は北京ダックが好きだが、本場では食ったことがなかったんだ。
Odette be like, I just wanted to eat the Peking duck in the place that it was made.
おいおい、マジかよ。
I mean, hey, based.
ついでに、宿題の答え合わせをしに来たんだ。
Is there someone in? Is there someone for divine selection also here?
は？
Dude, keep up with the program.
私たちの船が襲われる直前、中国食品企業の重役さんが会議中に倒れたってニュースが入ってたんだ。
Wait, your ship got attacked. Oh. Caught wind of a top brass executive for a Chinese food company collapsing during a meeting. Why do you care? Why do you care? Also, hold on. What is the intel investigation underway? So that's... Huh. Oh yeah, and now I have... Oh yeah, now I have their cards. So they have each other's names, but that's all we know. Interesting. Okay. As you might have guessed, Odette's the representative for a certain shipping company. Oh, it's a shipping company. Oh, I see. Of course, we're talking about this woman, so ain't no way it's a plain old shipping company. Do they ship drugs? Is that what's happening? Is she in smuggling businesses? Doesn't matter if it involves drugs or even dead bodies, they'll take any job they're paid to do. In that regard, you could call them smugglers. Okay, she is a smuggler. That I kind of figured, but like when they said shipping company, I'm like, oh, she's part of a respectable company. No, they live in the underground. They're both of the underground. I see. Their existence is kept in the dark, though, likely because certain governments aren't shy about making use of them. Well, it's not quite accurate to say they'll take up any job, considering Odette makes a point to turn down anything she considers boring. Circumstances led to my hitching a ride on her boat, which is how we ended up cooperating in the first place. Huh.
Senpaisで生還した後、気になったんで詳細を調べたんだ。だが、そんな事件の情報はなかった。
Huh.
おい、それって。
I can't even take a bite of the food in front of my mouth when she says that. She, on the other hand, grabs the bottle of xiaoxingju and downs what's left of it.
仕事柄、こういう世界の情勢ってのを気にしてないといけないから、私は一度聞いたら忘れね
え。Interesting.
ローチャンホ。そいつの名前だ。調べ直してみたらまあ、ピンピンしてるみたいだぜ。
Oh boy. The moment she mentions his name, the book beside her emits a strange light. Oh boy. It's a big, thick auburn book with some gold leaf decorations on it, but there ain't no pages in it, just a big hole in the middle when you open it. I've got the exact same book, see? It's some kind of card storing book used for divine selection.
こいつはいい。
Oh, she got a card out of that. Oh boy. The dull light forces into a single point when she opens her book. It gradually fades, and in its place is a rectangular piece of paper. Odette catches it while it's hovering in mid-air.
ローチャンホのカード。つまり、7番の使命のカードで、ビンゴだ。
Number 7. So now we know who number 7 is. Do Chanho. Interesting. Yeah, every time I hear shipping company by shady characters, I'm like, it's either contraband or something way worse. Yeah. Her business is an underground business, but if it's a shipping company, shouldn't it be an underwater? Why do you do this to me? Anyways.
マジかよ、こんな簡単に。
Huh, interesting. That girl who was going on about being a goddess mentioned that the cause of all of her deaths had been undone. The fact that Odette was able to notice such a paradox proves that the girl wasn't lying. So he's part of the cause of their death. And since they're alive now, he's also alive. Or wait, no. Or well, I guess maybe it's all. I feel like I didn't follow something.
こうなりゃ当てずっぽうだ。ローは太っていたな。ってことは糖尿病を患ってたかもしれない。そうなると低血糖。いや、企業の重役に上り詰めたやつが命に関わるミスを犯すとは思えない。
Oh no, it's because of the company. Right. Okay. Blah.
脳梗塞か心筋梗塞だな。
A stroke or a heart attack. Huh.
カードは出ない。
I see. So this really is just a way that you can, if you have prior information, you can use that to your advantage. Oh, that's so interesting. She calls it a guessing game, but she clearly isn't taking stabs in the dark. Does the fact that a card didn't appear mean she's not on the right track?
いや、カードが生成されるには条件があんのかもしれねえな。ローの名前に気づいていたのに、今までカードが出なかったのはなぜだ?
Oh, so there is that is interesting, because that would explain the other thing about our protagonist not getting her friend's name. If there's some kind of special condition. But how does she... But then how does it not go vice versa? Oh, that's so confusing.
お前も考えろってんだ。いや待てよ。迷う。さっきの私は迷っていた。私の確信がなかった。
でかい独り言だな。
My attempt to tease her falls on deaf ears. That grin spreads across her face soon after, bursts with... The grin that spreads across her face soon after bursts with confidence.
どちらかといえば、確率が高いのは脳梗塞。糖尿病の合併症で、会議中突発的に起きてもおかしくはない。これでどうだ?
She directs her question toward the books as if it'd nod back. Amazingly enough, it does respond. It reacts the same way when she obtained Rose's name card.
7番の死因、脳梗塞。今回はどうにかなったが、単純な当てずっぽうじゃダメみたいだ。一個分かったルールは、確信を持たないとカード化されないってとこだが、 かなり曖昧だな。
Oh, so they did get the what the cause of death. Damn. Things went well this time, but it seems one of the rules is that you gotta believe in your answer to make the card appear. Can't expect results from blind guessing, even though it all seems kind of ambiguous. Huh. Interesting. Wait, but wait, does our protagonist not believe her friend's name is what she was told? What? Yeah, because... Huh? Logic? Where? Just realized my room fan has died and I'm without an AC in it. It's gonna be a long night. Oh, oof. I am sorry for your loss there. Stay cool. Make sure you don't get overheated. Hold on. I need to calibrate. Hold on. Ba. Okay. There we go. Interesting though. Belief. So belief is gonna come into this. I should mention that Odette went through that entire process while she continued to chow down on her food. I'd planned going easy on the booze so I could stay rational, but I end up downing my drink as well. I figure that being stuck with her is a bad thing, but on the other hand, it might be perfect for me. This woman is gonna be useful. It's not often that you find someone who's got the brains to match the brawn, so I should be able to get rid of anyone in my way with her around. Why would she cooperate with me though? Maybe she figures I have all the info I need on her, so she's doing this to make sure I don't hand off anything to other participants. We were on the same boat when it sank, so naturally you'd think we both died the same way, and since I've got her name and cause of death, she wants to keep me in check. Oh. What she doesn't know is that I don't actually know her cause of death. She shouldn't know mine either. We might have died when the ship was attacked, but the actual causes weren't by drowning or from fire. In reality, the only info we have on each other is our names. Odette's just making it seem like she knows more so she can have leverage over me. I see. Basically, this whole cooperation thing is a front so that she can get her hands on my info for when we're the last two remaining. Also, この白ですか? It's back and now ashen blonde. The dream is alive. はい。僕は白玉屋です。君たちのガヤテの街頭さんですよ。But yes, I'm Shiro. This time we are actually Shiro. Kind of. I don't have technically any of my actual accoutrements. My hair is short, but this is the closest we're getting. I think I'm gonna be using this model from now on, except for like big games like Berseria and Zestiria, which are too big or too powerful for me to do with my model, a model. But anything that's light, I should be able to do fine. More drinks, hell yeah. The most important challenge of my life is about to begin. I ain't about to fail, and I certainly ain't gonna let her drink me under the table. We end up drinking till all the wine in the restaurant is gone. Dude, that could... Amazingly enough, she pops open another bottle back at the hotel as a substitute for water. God, I love this. I love Odette already. Ma'am can drink the entire restaurant and then still drink another bottle. Round of applause there. This isn't the debut model you were mentioning, right? No. This is absolutely not my debut model. This is just a different like coloration for the model I used during karaoke, but I also recolored some stuff myself. But no, this is not my VTuber model. My actual VTuber model. My actual VTuber model looks quite different. I'm not about to join her, so I go back to my room and sleep. The next morning, I notice that I have Rose card in my own book too. Oh, we're still following them. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, Beijing Hotel, a branch of the Angel International Hotel Group from Japan with a customer first policy. Many politicians and celebrities often dot their guest list. On the other hand, individuals with certain circumstances also stay over often. Huh, interesting. Later that day, Odette gets me to start tailing him. Needless to say, this is for the sake of getting information regarding his regret. Divine Selection takes place at 12 p.m. on Sunday GST, so we'll be in a good spot if we manage to get all 3 pieces of info on him before then. As for why I'm tailing him on my own, well, Odette's done with a hangover. Well, shit. Not in a way that you'd imagine, though. She ain't suffering in bed. She's pissed off and screaming at everyone and everything. So she has that kind of hangover. I just want to be able to drink and not suffer a hangover the next day. I don't think I've ever been that drunk before, but I've certainly drinking enough where I've gotten like a mild headache as I'm drinking. But I think that was mainly just because of the type of what I was drinking, not how much I was drinking. Yeah, hard liquor will do that to you. Can't believe she's making me second guess her usefulness just one day later. Oh. Ayo, we get a spray, and dude, you are tall. Not long after I start tailing him, I have to rush back to the hotel to get Odette. Rose's company was located in one of those fancy high-class buildings in the middle of Beijing City. I lost sight of him thanks to it being so crowded, but I managed to learn his plans. A few minutes after entering the building, he made his way back out. Acting as someone there on official business, I asked the front desk about his schedule, to which they replied he was leaving on a business trip. They were hesitant about revealing the destination at first, but I managed to get them to reveal that he'd be staying in Taiwan for 3 days while visiting their local branch. Turns out we can hop on the same flight as him if we haul ass over to the airport. Oh, we are moving it. I knock on her door, fully expecting her to flip out at me. Imagine my surprise when she struts out of the room all ready to go, luggage and all. As an aside, our phones and credit cards were perfectly intact, despite our washing up ashore, so we didn't have any issue buying whatever gear we needed. Oh, hold on. Dear Lord. Dear Lord almighty. Oh. I, oh god. Ma'am. Holy shit. You got abs and hamstrings and thighs for days. Holy shit. Oh my god. Look at the mafioso man looking like a twig and this woman buffer than everyone combined. Whoo. God, I love this. Yeah, be down bad for this woman. She does, like, dude, look at her abs. She could kill a person with those. Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh.
私がその情報を掴んでないと思ったか昨日の時点ですでに分かってたんだよ
Oh, we get the full display. Oh. 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 That is a tasteful view. That is a very, very tasteful view. Holy shit. Whoo. This entire stream could just be me, like, salivating over here. I mean, what? I mean... God.
じゃあどうして俺に尾行させたんだよ
協力関係だ頼られてばっかりじゃ私の損だろこの程度の情報もつかめないんだったら協力関係を破棄してやろうと試してたのさ
I see. God, I can't look away. I am just my eyes are being driven to one singular point on this screen. Holy crap. She drops that bombshell on me like it's a casual greeting. Yeah, thanks. The fact that she doesn't mention what she'd do with me if I failed her little test proves how twisted she is. Why do I gotta be tested in the first place?
食えない女だ
何か言ったか
でもねえよ
We leave the hotel after I rush to get my stuff together. Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, we're in the other hotel. Chilling with Sidekicks, Taiwan Hotel. A top-rated accommodation, many guests stay at Angel International Hotels, Taiwan for extended periods of time for the excellent facilities and service. Just how many celebrities can you count passing through while waiting in its lobby? Huh. Ooh. Oh, I love jazz. Oh, and the vocals. Ooh. 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 Yeah, baby. Oh, wait. Having made it on time to catch this flight as Ro, we make our way to the hotel in Taiwan after landing. It's the same hotel he's staying in, so we choose a room far enough away from his and then discuss our next move over some wine and cheese.
しかしビビったぜあんた飛行機の中でローを探すんだから
生意気にビジネスクラスに乗ってやがったからロビーで見つからなかったんだ
Oh, give me 1 second.
まあエコノミーじゃ出っ張った腹が邪魔だろうがな
Apologies about that. And also, hello, Vash. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Hola, hola. No hablo español. I'm sorry. I need... God. But also, God, look at her smile. She looks actually really cute. Oh man, this Odette really be making me feel all sorts of things.
偶然座席が余っててアップグレードできたんで、到着ロビーから尾行してホテルを突き止められた。結果オーライだな。
ビジネスクラスでいい思いをしたのはあんただけな。あんたは選定の場所で顔が割れてるんだぜ。ローが騒いだりしたらどうするつもりだったんだ。
そんなこと警戒すらしてなかったみたいだ。まさか私ら選定の参加者が中国まで追ってきてるとは思ってないみたいだ。
True. I also don't think anyone would think that.
いや、それ以前に平然と仕事をして暮らしているあたり、ありゃもしかしたら選定そのものを信じていない可能性もあるな。
True. That could also be that.
まともな大人なら信じないだろ、あんなもん。俺もあんたと一緒に漂着したから信じたってもんだ。
She grins nihilistically before continuing.
自分の死を冷静に認識できてれば、どうして生きているって疑問が浮かぶんだけどな。そうなりゃ選定とやらの存在を信じざるを得ない。
True.
そんな風にぶっ飛んでんのはあんただけだ。
That also might be.
滞在期間気にならないか。
I grabbed some squares of cheese as I posed that question to her. Once I confirm that she's reacted to it, I continue.
会社で聞いた時のあいつの出張期間は2泊。だがフロントで聞いたら、いや、問い詰めたらロはここに1泊しかしないらしい。
Huh, interesting. God, I can barely I feel that fresh.
お前、ローに報告がいかないようにうまくやったんだろうな。
鳥模様だ。クレーマーのふりをしてローの部屋がうるさい、部屋を変えてくれって言ってやった。そしたらフロントのやつは明日までだから我慢してくれって答えたんだ。
まあ旧大点か。確かにそいつは妙だな。あいつは明日に台湾支社へ行って明後日には工場の視察に行く予定になっているはずだ。
Interesting.
どちらもこのホテルからのアクセスは悪くないはずだが、まあいい。ならお前は明日も張り込みを頼む。私は別の視点から調べ物をしてみる。
Alrighty then.
はあ？なんだよそれ。
今日は飯だ。台湾料理はまだ食ってないからな。
Oh my god.
私は海の幸にはうるさいが、どれ地中海料理との違いを堪能してやろうぜ。
Ma'am has one passion and it is food, and I fully support that.
ま、いずれにせよ早まってロを問い詰めたりしたら逆効果だしな。
True. It is always good to take time, especially if you're doing something like this. We split the rest of the wine between us and finish off the cheese.
地中海はフランスのもんじゃなくイタリアのもんだ。海の幸の比較なら俺の方が適任だわな。
Oh my god. Well, now we're on Friday. The major thing I take away from yesterday's activities is that surprisingly Taiwanese food ain't half bad. But also, interestingly enough, we're still following them. I was expecting to go back to our the protagonist, but I like how they're taking a lot of time to let us know the other characters as well. Taiwan downtown restaurant. Yue Hui is the name of this Italian restaurant. According to the to the owner, it means rendezvous. Rather than focus on the food, the customers ought to enjoy waiting for their company in dining. When whoever the diner awaits is running extremely late, they are offered sparkling wine on the house's service. Oh, I see. Oh, and now we have the other things. 7. Rochanho stroke. And yeah, they both have all that information. Yes, I was expecting us to get back to Rinka, but we haven't. Also, what's our summary thing now, too? Realism, Lionhouse, Miharu leaves. Oh, and now Federico Carminati. Although they are supposed to, Odette primarily forced him into the relationship. Odette's intuition goes off from the news of a certain man going missing, predicts that the man is another participant. For a good card, they tail him. Interesting. Okay. Huh. You agree? Yes, our sentient radish bunny. Okay. Yeah, they could work on their presentation a bit, but those steamed shrimp buns were delicious. Could see myself getting hooked on those rice noodles too. Don't let me forget the spicy stuff either. Adding some doubanjiang and this really be testing my pronunciation here, Jesus. Tianmianjiang really created a perfect and rich balance between sweet and sour. Also, I have used doubanjiang and it is delicious. I am sorry, I cannot pronounce words. Oops, that's enough. That's enough Odette impressions for one day. God, I love we break the fourth wall here. Even though my stomach regrets eating so much last night, here I am in the hotel's parking lot early in the morning waiting for Ro. Once I see him leave in a taxi, I make sure to follow. And now I've been sitting around outside his company's building for a good part of the day. Boring as hell, but I'm used to waiting by this point. The streets of Taiwan really are an interesting sight though. You can get a good hour's worth of entertainment from people watching. Too bad I got another 7 left. 7 hours left. After what feels like an eternity, I finally spot him leaving the building. Oh boy. I figure he'll make his way back by taxi too, but it looks like he's hoofing it instead. It's entirely possible that the people at the front desk told me he'd only be staying one night just to get rid of me. That is also true. Good night, everyone. I'm off to lay in bed and hopefully not die of dehydration. Have fun, Shiro. Thank you so much for stopping by, Tristan. Get some good rest. And please, please don't die of dehydration. Please. But the fact that he's not going straight back by taxi proves nothing. He could be going out for a meal with someone first. That much is normal for a corporate bigwig like him. As it turns out, he ends up at an Italian restaurant in town, a ristorante, to be accurate. Italian restaurants are split into restaurants, trattorias, and osterias. Restaurantes are the fanciest of the three.
Oh, いい趣味してるじゃねえか。
The glass paneling makes the restaurant easy to keep an eye on, so I waltz into the cafe across the street. It's got glass paneling as well, so there's no danger of losing track of him. I order an espresso and dump plenty of sugar into it. It's gonna be a struggle to make this last as long as a ristorante meal, but I gotta deal with it. As far as I can tell, it seems like a real fancy joint. Looks like he's made a reservation, judging by how he gets taken to his seat by one of the staff right away. Soon after, someone takes a seat across from him. A young woman. She's wearing one of those glitzy red dresses that dirty old geezers drool over. Yeah. Ah. I see. I'm pretty sure he's got a family, but it doesn't take much for me to catch on to what this is about. She ain't my type, but there's no denying that she's a looker. Doesn't seem like a random hostess either.
なるほど。ま、役員なんてのはこんなもんか。
Ew. Gross. Ew. So he's that kind of... Ew, God. Ugh. Having discovered their relationship, I spend the rest of my time watching them enjoy their meal. Guess he's picked out a wine beforehand. Gotta hand it to him. Red wine like that will send any woman over the moon, assuming they've got good taste. It's just a shame that he's using his bread to wipe the leftover pasta sauce. You're gonna make a woman feel ashamed to be with you, buddy. The restaurant seems like it's more on the expensive end compared to the others around here too. Chances are he started going for these types of places more often once he hit a certain age. He has the appropriate manners, but sticking to them and also dropping old habits can prove to be tricky. Not like anyone's gonna call him out for it, considering his age and position. 3 hours pass before they finish eating and enjoy their after-dinner espresso. I get myself ready to leave while Ro pays for the whole thing by card. Fortunately, I know exactly what their plan is after this, probably because I'd do the same thing. Well, once they leave and get into a taxi, I jump into another one and follow them. They end up making their way back to a woman's apartment. Aha! I see. So after I confirm that they've gone inside, I return to the hotel. I don't know much about Taiwanese dogs, but some breed I'd never seen before came out to greet them both when they arrived at her place. Huh. Interesting.
遅かったじゃねえか。
まあな。どうだ、そっちは。
She waves her hand in dismissal. Guess she wasn't able to learn anything interesting, so now she's pissed off. I mean, wasn't she pissed off this morning already? Meanwhile, I'm feeling pretty great because I've gotten my hands on some crucial info.
じゃあ、情報を手に入れたのは俺だけってことかな。
Dude.
もったいぶらずにとっとと言いやがれば赤チン。
Yep, she's pissed all right. I heave a quick sigh before explaining what I saw.
ロの野郎、真面目な顔して女と合流してやがった。
女？家族じゃないな。妻も3人の子供もまだ北京に住んでいるはずだ。
Yeah.
ああ、若い女だったぜ。ありゃ愛人だな。ご丁寧にマンションに入るときキスをしてやがった。
悪趣味なやつだな。
Yep, he is indeed a scumbag.
だろ、あの太っちょ、真面目そうな顔した愛人作ってやがったんだ。犬にも懐かれてるみたいだから、相当通い詰めてるぜ。
犬にもね。おっと、悪趣味なのはお前だぜ。中年男の恋事情を覗き見してんだからさ。
Bruh. You told us to tell him.
あんた、イラついてるからってそりゃねえぜ。ともかくだ。こいつの未練は愛人で決まりだな。
Our last two attempts were regarding his family and work, but neither caused a card to appear. It might have been because we weren't entirely certain, but a part of me felt that we just weren't on the right track. I'm confident about this one, though, which is why I direct my comment to the book, expecting it to churn out a card for me.
おい、どうなんだ？愛人で間違いないはずだろ。
All that follows is a brief period of absolute silence. Sans the sound of the air conditioning humming away in the background.
残念。読みが甘かったみたいだ
Well,
な。あ
shit.
れだけ自信満々で反応しないんだから、情報自体が間違ってるってことだろうな。
Well, I have no comeback. All I can do is begrudgingly jam a cigarette in my mouth.
スーなら喫煙所へ行ってくれ。私はタバコの煙が嫌いなんだ。
やり直しかよ。おい、また明日あいつを追うんだな。
She flashes me her standard grin in response.
お前にはまた尾行をしてもらおうかな。私は今度こそ尻尾を掴んでやるさ。
Oh boy.
好きにしてくれよ。今頃ロが愛人とよろしくかよ。
I find myself eyeing Odette after saying that. But nah, I wouldn't go at it with someone like her even if she asked. Bruh. Okay. Sure. I head out to have a smoke after that, a little annoyed at myself for even considering that option. Jesus. We leave Taiwan in the morning and check back into the same hotel as before when we get back to Beijing. I part ways with Odette, who says she has something she wants to look into, and then I start tailing Ro again. Getting anything worthwhile regarding his regrets as he goes about his daily business proves to be a lot more difficult than expected, so I make my way back to the hotel after I confirm that he's returned home.
遅かったじゃないか。
あんた、どこへ行ってたんだ？
まあ、どこでもいいじゃないの。さて、あとは日曜を迎えるだけだし、宴会しに行こう。初日に行った店がいいな。あそこの北京ダックはうまかった。
はあ？ロの未練が分かったってのか？
ああ、だがお前にはまだ教えない。指名が2人になったら優先権とやらの取り合いになるからね。
Welp. That goddess did mention something to that effect now that I think about it. Like if two or more people elect the same person, they gotta reveal one piece of their own info to everyone else to gain election priority. Sure, you'll be able to get more info from the person you eliminate, but you're putting way too much at risk in exchange. Odette's removing the chances of that happening to us by not telling me. In other words, she doesn't trust me. Can't say I trust her either, though.
ところでよ。いい加減怪しまれるぜ、おっさん。
Well, shit.
ああ。
Her sudden insult takes me aback, but she isn't actually addressing me. She is looking over from the door I'd entered from. I approach the door, praying the worst case scenario in my head won't take place, and then open it.
気づかれていたみたいだね。
Oh. Okay. Hello, sir. Yeah, you're about what I expected. Okay. Ro Chanho, the very man we'd been following around, is standing right there. That means he's the one who has been tailing me all along.
いつから気づいて。
God, he even looks the part. He really does. He really does.
二人で協力していたとは正直意外だったよ。だがどうにも嫌な感じがしてね。最初は裏金を調べに来たマスコミかとも思ったが、君のようなチンピラがそうとは思えなかった。
Okay.
チンピラだと？
He continues talking, blatantly ignoring me.
オデット・マランソン。私をこそこそ調べていた首謀者は君だね。
Oh, and he knows her name.
ほう、首謀者ときたか。やっぱり私の方が偉そうに見えるってことだね。
そんなことはどうでもいい。
Oh. He's right. The important bit is that he called her by name. meaning he's in possession of her name card. He made that clear in an attempt to bait a response from her. Chances are she realizes that well, which is why she responded the way she did.
夢の世界なかなか信じられない話ではあったが夢の中で出会った人物が同じ飛行機の中にいたら信じないわけにはいかんよ、君のように目立つ女性は間違えるはずもないしね。
Yeah, she really does stand out. Yeah, there isn't quite anyone who looks like that. Not only is she pretty damn tall, but she's also built like a tank. You could say she's got looks, but those don't stand out nearly as much.
確かに目立つぜ。
おい、何ニヤニヤしてんだ。
君こそ笑っている場合ではないのでは。私がなぜわざわざここへ来たと思う。取引だ。私にも家族がいる。こんなところで死ぬわけにはいかないからね。
This is the man going out with a... Oh my god.
お前さんは私の死因か未練のどちらかを知っているわけだ。
She takes a deep breath before shaking her head.
両方じゃないな。だったら最初の選定で私を殺してる。
話が早くて助かるよ。
待て、こっちはあんたの情報を全て持ってるんだぞ。立ち聞きしてたんだから分かってるはずだ。
True.
ああ、だから私の取引はこうだ。ミス・オデット、君は私を指名しないと約束してくれ。さもなければこのチンピラに君の情報を教える。
That is... Yeah, that is one way to threaten. In an info battle. His expression is deathly serious. I have to stop myself from cracking a smile. The room is silent as can be, but not for the reason he's hoping. At long last, Odette shatters the illusion when she bursts out in laughter. Oh. She follows that up by punching him square in the face, which sends him flying over to the opposite side of the hall. This dude must weigh over 200 pounds, a true testament of her ridiculous strength. Jesus! Damn, Odette. She saunters over to him, takes a seat, and laughs right in his face. He's holding his cheek after that punch, but it looks like, to me, his nose took more damage, considering it's gushing blood. God, look at her. Oh my god, hold on. Oh, friggin' gorgeous. Oh, her abs though too. Oh my god. Oh yeah, god, she's so ripped.
なんだと？今すぐ情報をばらしてもいいんだぞ。そうすれば貴様らは仲間割れに。
やってみろよ。だが、そうしたら私はお前の家族を全員こいつに殺させる。
Jesus.
は？
Frederico, you heard her. Guess that's your new mafioso mission. She punches the floor as her way of telling me to keep my mouth shut.
お前の目論みが成功して仲間割れしたとして、万が一に私が負けて、こいつが生き残ったらどうだ？ お前の家族が死んだことはなかったことにはならないぞ。
Ho ho ho.
家族だけじゃなくお前の未練も死んじまう。
Oh. Oh damn.
貴様なんてけどな。
黙れよクソじじい。
She stands up and kicks him straight in the gut. Oh damn. Gotta say, even I think she's overdoing it a bit.
小物が生きがってんじゃねえ。お前がおとなしく死んどけば何もかもうまくいくんだよ。
Wow.
取引がしたいってんならてめえも私の情報を集めてからだ。私が指名してもちゃんと防御できるようにな。
貴様
ビジネスマンなら0を1にする交渉じゃなく1を100にする取引をすべきだろ。
She grabs him by the collar while she spits out her insults. All he can do in response is close his eyes and turn his head away.
遺言状でも書いてな。意味はなくなっちまうけどよ。
Damn. Once she finishes, she motions for me to get back into the room with her. There's plenty I want to call her out on, but the last thing I want to do is go against her will right now. It's like I've said before. She's the type of person who tries to ultimately solve everything through violence. I mean, hey, it worked. Once we're back in the room, she acts like nothing just happened.
さあ、飯食いに行くぞ。わかったよ。
This woman really is nuts. The mafia might do some shady stuff now and then, but we still have some attachment to society's norms, considering we dip our hands in regular business to a certain extent. Meanwhile, people like her who live by the rules of the sea lack any such attachments. That realization helps to explain why even a mafioso like myself can be surprised by someone's insanity. Damn. Oh, and now it's Saturday. We're almost at Sunday. Ro has outright vanished by the time we leave the hotel to go get some food. I actually feel pretty bad when I think about how he's probably spending what little time he has left with his family. That being said, the fact that I'm here enjoying some food and booze despite it all proves how messed up I am too. Once we've satisfied our stomachs, Odette hits me with a threatening gaze.
お前、こっそりあいつと接触しようとは思うなよ。
Roger that, ma'am.
死ぬよりも恐ろしい目ってのも、私は知ってるからよ。
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for a second. She says this like it's a perfectly acceptable topic to bring up during a meal.
チェ、分かってるよ。残り2人になるまではこの同盟は続けてやる。
なんでお前が上から目線なんだよ。あ？
分かった分かった。領土だ。殴るなよ。殴ったらロのところへ行くからな。
それはいい。面白い冗談だ。
She lets out a raucous laugh, but I can tell it's phony. Odette's the kind of person who walks a thin line at all times, while making sure that everyone else thinks otherwise. Not that I'm one to talk when I do the same myself. She says she wants to avoid us both electing Ro, but another reason she's refusing to tell me his regret is because she knows there's a chance he has info on her. Right. That is a risk. So I'm guessing we can't see it. We only get to see it if, we only get to see it if they tell us in the game, but he has Ro-chan Ho and Stroke. Oh, interestingly enough, he doesn't have her name card. Huh. Interesting. The fact that I've only realized such a simple truth now proves that I'm still in no position to get the advantage over her. Man, these thin lines and thin ice towards betrayal, this battle royale stuff, yeah. Especially with something like this where it's not necessarily about like defeating the people in battle, it's an information war. That is essentially what this is. The more information you have, the closer you are to surviving. Jumping ship to Rose side would do more worse than good for me too. So basically, I'm best off remaining her ally.
しかし、あんぐらいでかいと殴りがいがあるな。もう一発殴っておけばよかった。
Yeah, I can imagine.
お前、あの時楽しんでただろ。
Of course she was, dude.
わかる？命のやり取りをしてるって感じがして最高に気持ちいいんだよ。
You'd have to be a real dumbass to earn the wrath of someone this insane. Having finished our business, all that's left to do is wait for the second round to start. Oh boy. Oh. And we've returned to our protagonist. Hi, Rinka. Kinky this call. Oh boy. Rinka's room. What's our summary now? Okay, I see. Oh, there's been no progress at all these past few days in regards to divine selection. As for things with Naomi, as for things with Miharu. Ah, this definitely no. Hold on. Allow me to save this data, because this definitely is in regards to our route. Who... This feels very implied with what route we go for. Naomi or Miharu? That's the thing. Naomi isn't part of divine selection at all. Miharu is. But I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of low-key suspicious of Miharu because we still don't have her name card. I'm concerned, but I think I'll do. I hate choices. Okay, we'll do this. Nothing's really changed between me and Miharu ever since that whole thing started. It's scary because all this implies that Naomi could get caught in the crossfire somehow, but how? The only selection participants could be in danger from what we know about mechanics, but yeah, that's the thing. Here's one thing. I'm so concerned. I don't... There's actually been a significant change. I'm referring to the fact that we're both just acting as though nothing's changed. As for Naomi, I've been seeing her more and more recently. That's mainly due to my teaching her how to brew coffee for the culture festival. She spilled boiling water and folded the filter wrong a good number of times, but fortunately none of our cups have been broken yet. That's likely due to the fact that she's aware how much my gran treasures them, so she takes extra care despite her inherent clumsiness. Aw, she's trying her best, guys. I love Naomi. Oh boy. I say this out loud for no reason. From what I remember, I was taken to the dream world at midnight last time. Might as well go to sleep now if that'll happen again. I glance over to the clock, which says 11 p.m., and then I shut my eyes. Are you ready? Here we go. High clock world. Oh boy. Yep. I find myself in the court of fate once again. It's as impressive as ever. And as I figured, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm asleep when the time comes. To my left is Miharu, and to the right is that Middle Eastern man. I take brief glances at both their faces, opting not to engage with either of them. Part of me is afraid of that man. He doesn't seem fazed by the fact that he eliminated someone last time. I can't imagine I'd remain that stoic, knowing I'd just stolen someone's future from them. None of the other participants speak to each other. Instead, we all allow an impressive silence to rule the court. Hi, God. God, Parker, you are so fucking scary. The one to break that silence is none other than the girl we've all grown familiar with. She stands in the middle of the court, her posture as elegant as ever. I'm fairly sure she wasn't here when I arrived, and yet she's here now. I assume this is what it'd feel like if you saw someone teleport in front of you. She actually might be teleporting though, assuming that whole thing about being a goddess is true. Really? Okay. You really do want to see us just be suffering. Lovely. Just hearing her speak helps convince me that she's not lying about being a goddess. You can tell she's looking down on us based on her ruthlessness, which somehow seems fitting for a goddess. I've definitely reevaluated my thoughts on her over this past week. Oh. That smile, though. God, that is the smile of something evil. She softly announces the beginning of the end. Oh boy. Here we go. In response to her command, the hands on the clock begin to move. The long minute hand points at me. I didn't notice during the first round thanks to my circumstances, but this is basically the method of confirming whether or not a participant wants to elect someone. Miharu opts not to elect anyone as well. The man appointed as numeral 3 does the same. He's tall and wears a suit. I assume he's European based on his facial features. We also know his name. That reminds me, how is it determined what we'll be wearing while here? I sincerely doubt he'd be sleeping in a suit, so did he get brought here while awake? Not like what you're wearing at the time reflects what you'll be wearing here either. The fact that I'm wearing my school uniform despite going to bed in my pajamas proves that. As for Miharu, she's also in her uniform. This outfit doesn't stand out too much, so I doubt anyone could identify it without taking a picture first. But that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change the fact that info on me is out in the open. True, even your clothing is like telling of who you are in some ways. I can't do anything about it so long as I don't understand how to influence my appearance, though. Putting that aside, I take a look at all the other participants again. Who do we get? Out of everyone, numeral 7 is the only one who's visibly distressed. Maybe Parka was just acting cynical before. There's no doubt that he'll be elected tonight. I'm sure that's what everyone else is thinking too. Right. There's likely nothing in common between us all other than that juncture of causality thing Parka mentioned before. Our ages, gender, and nationality are all over the place. Oh! Here's our other numerals. Wait! Hold on! That person over there, that's the person who brought the bomb. You are the one who killed me. Excuse me. Why are you here? And I don't know who that other girl is. Hold on, let me hide chat. And hide myself. And there's a small blonde child. God, okay. Numerals 4 and 10. Okay. 4 and 10. Are younger than me even. Both are girls and foreigners from what I can tell. Why did kids as young as them have to die? The fact that I can only come to know the reason through eliminating them is nauseating. Except one of them is our killer! Or kind of, I guess. I'm part of it. Before I know it, the clock hands make their way around to numeral 11. It's a tall woman built almost like a sports athlete. She's built different. Not only are her legs nice and long, but her chest is sizable as well. God, Rinka. Rinka, I love that you have your priorities in, like, you could have said anything, but you did have to point out that she do be hot. Gotta love that. Are they? No, they're not. Yeah. Cause of death, fire. Oh, wait, hold on. Numerals 4. Yeah, so we do have 4's death. Which makes sense. But who else do we have? We have number Oh, we have her we have her regret. Oh. I didn't even process that. We have or wait. No. Whose regret do we have? Gold medal. Wait, what? Am I okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe? Or maybe it's just that's a typo. Maybe that's a typo. Interesting. Oh my. Oh, you've got a model. Yeah, I got a temp model for just messing around with. And hello, Ken. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. But yes, I'm using a temp model. And we're messing and playing around with it until I get my actual one and debut. You can tell there's no way in the world that she's Japanese based on her looks. I'm normally jealous of tall people because of my height, but even I know it's impossible for me to ever look like that. Yes, Rinka is tiny. A clock hand stops in front of her. Oh, so it knows if you want. I mean, yeah, technically she is, like, she knows all the fates and stuff and, like, what's gonna happen, so it knows. It already knows if someone's electing someone. I feel like our eyes meet all of a sudden. Probably because I've been staring at her for so long. Just look at this height difference. Hold on. Look at this height difference. She's so short. Our protagonist is so tiny. I avert my eyes immediately. I don't know why, but my instincts are telling me to fear her. She's not normal. Not just because of her build. There's something fundamentally different between her and regular people like me. Yeah, no, you're not wrong about that. Short gang. Rinka is part of the short gang. Oh, man. It's a different kind of fear than the one I feel in relation to numeral 12 too. Part of me gets worried that I am about to be elected, but as I expect, he goes straight for numeral 7. The small hour hand spins to point towards him. The platforms both of them are standing on begin to emit an odd light. After that, the minute hand shifts to numeral 12, who simply shakes his head. Looks like he's not electing anyone tonight.
11番様が7番様を指名ですわね。
Oh boy. Parka smiles once the longer hand finishes making its way around. That's not the face someone should normally make when they know someone is about to be eliminated. Both of their platforms start to move and gradually rise above us. The same thing happened last time too.
戻ってくるのはどちらか一人。
Yep. I take my eyes off the rising platforms after muttering that. It doesn't take long for them to finish. Also, as I expect, it's the woman who returns. She reports the results to Parker, her expression one of obvious displeasure. Ooh.
5番の使命な。最後まで小物かよ。
I got
またじじいだしよ。
5's name. She got number 5's name. I don't think we know who 5 is, do we? 3... No, we don't know who 5 is. Huh. Interesting. Oh! Well, now we know. Numeral 5 looks the oldest of us. Oldest of us all. He's most likely Japanese. We got Mr. Old Man. He doesn't react when she mentions that he's learned his name. Although, he might just be feigning indifference. In fact, the woman seems to be more transparent with her emotions than him. She's the complete opposite of numeral 12 when he elected and eliminated someone. While he displayed no emotion at all, she's openly annoyed, but deep down, she seems to be enjoying this. She reminds me of a kid who gets angry when they lose a game, but secretly enjoyed the experience.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名。これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう。
Oh god. I want some more time to observe things here, but Parka brings an end to tonight's round without a moment's hesitation. Unlike the first round, I've come away from this one having learned a lot more. Unfortunately, that only serves to give me an even worse feeling about the days to come. Second week's election concludes. Achievement unlocked. By the time Odette eliminates Ro, morning has come. Oh boy. I can't even remember whether I was awake or asleep when we got taken into the dream world. It's partially due to the fact that I didn't take the time difference between here and Japan into account, but from now on, I should make sure to remain more alert on Sundays. Once we've gotten ready to leave, we call on room service to bring us up some breakfast.
でよ結局ロの未練は何だったんだ
Oh.
なんだまだ予想がついてなかったのかお前が自分で言ってたんだぞ
Oh.
は俺がか
I think back to my previous suggestions, a bite with much confidence.
やっぱり愛人関係なのか
Oh, was it the dog?
まあいいかそれじゃ全く気づいてないみたいだし
It was the dog. She gulps down the rest of her Americana before continuing. Gotta say, she really likes espresso-based drinks, doesn't she?
犬だよ
Its regret wasn't even the lover, it was the fucking dog. Damn.
犬犬ってあの犬だよな
ああだがあの愛人が飼ってた犬ってわけじゃねえ
His regret wasn't. Oh my god.
あいつは犬と一生を共にしたかったんだ子犬から育てて成犬になれば友人になり最後を見とる
Oh. To be there for it as a pup, to become best friends with it as it grows older and be by its side. Oh.
ありふれた経験だが得難い経験でもある
He just wanted to be able to experience the pet's full life. That's kind of sad. I kind of feel bad now. He did some awful shit, but like there's something kind of oddly wholesome about that. Huh.
犬ごときが未練になるもんかね
んなもん人それぞれだろうにお前の国でもペットを飼うのは普通だろ
Yeah.
俺の国ではな
From where you're from. I'm not fond of having to talk about myself, so I try to shift topics. So, what's going on? We're playing Fatal 12, a visual novel in which everyone here has died and they're trying to, and they've been forced into a thing called divine selection that basically gives them the chance to, be alive again, but they have to be the last one standing, or last one remaining in this divine selection. So they have to eliminate each other via using information from these cards. So, like, they have to have more information over the person they elect. So, for example, Odette had the other person, Rose, name his cause of death and his regret. So you get 3 pieces of information per person, and you want to have all of it. So, yeah.
ところでなんでそれが分かったんだ
お前が愛人のところに犬がいるって言っていたのを聞いてピンときたんだもしかしてってな
Ah, you just guessed.
んで調べてたらローの妻が犬アレルギーだったって判明した
Ah,
そりゃ飼えないわけだ
I see. She spills every last bean on his personal life after that. His parents, who lived on the countryside, had a dog back when he lived with them during his youth. That dog was killed in a traffic accident, though. His family refused to get another pet after that, since the sudden shock that came from losing it was too much for them. And that led to the birth of Rose's great regret.
今度こそちゃんと死を見とってあげたいってな
Huh.
気持ちだけなら分からないでもないな未練になるほどってのは俺は理解できないけどさ
I mean, all kinds of random shit can become a regret, honestly. She scoffs in response, believe it or not. She scoffs in response, believe it or not, this brute actually has a soft spot for animals. Hell, her ultimate regret might be dog related as well. Not like you can keep a pet when you're always out to sea. Either way, the discussion moves away from Rose shortly after that. Over the course of his life, he kept too busy and was too financially unstable to own a pet. And once he got married and settled down, he discovered that his wife had allergies. Guess we'll never know whether or not he convinced his lover to get a dog because of that, or if he went to her because she already owned one. Hell, she could have just been some lady he hired to look after his secret pet dog. Odette's the only one with those answers now. Oh well, probably shouldn't concern myself with someone who's been eliminated. Oh yeah. The goddess said that anyone eliminated during divine selection would have the reversal of their deaths undone. Not only that, but any events linked to that period of time would also be undone. Oh boy. She flings her smartphone across the table to me in response. I don't even need to browse the web based on her reaction, so I give a casual glance toward the screen before handing it back.
2週間前、中国の有名企業の役員が会議中に脳梗塞で突然死。ぴったりだ。
And then he had his actual stroke and died.
ところでよ、あの運命の大広間とやらの上はどうなってるんだ？指名の時、上に行ってただろ？
Oh yeah. I'm starting to find myself curious about how the election process works.
ちと説明が面倒だが、まあ教えておいた方が今後はいいか。
ちょっと webcam また My webcam died a minute. Give me a second. No.
ちと説明が面倒だが、まあ教えておいた方が今後はいいか。
Hold on. Okay. That should have fixed it. Yay. She doesn't seem too sure at first, but she decides to take the time to give me a primer. And a pretty long primer at that, even for someone who talks as much as she does. Oh boy. And we flashback. The circular platforms both Odette and Ro were standing on begin to rotate as they were raised above the court of fate. Upon reaching a certain height, they stopped ascending. The layout of the upper area was similar to the lower stratum, but parts of it felt different somehow. The goddess, displaying her usual wry smile, had made her own ascent before either participant could blink. We get to witness it. After ascending, all the cards in Odette's possession sprung out of her book at once. A strange light surrounded them, masking both their numbers and contents from everyone's view except Odette's.
なんだ、言えばいいんだな、こいつの情報。
If one of the people in the game is the person who set up the bomb, then that is some massive brain. It's extremely scary, yeah. Though maybe it wouldn't end Rinka, as it seems that only losing in the game can make you die in this afterlife. It's guy, who knows? Oh boy. Wait, what? Odette's eye scanned across the cards in front of her. She currently had 9 cards, including her own, Among them were 3 specific cards she needed to read aloud. She has 9? Wow. She brushes her fingers against them before speaking. I wonder, do we now have... We do, yeah, we now have the regret dog stroke. And you don't get the... Yeah. Okay, interesting. Oh boy.
ローチャンホ
Oh boy.
やめろ、やめてくれ。
Nah, you're dying, sir. Also, this angle though too. Tasteful.
てめえの死因は脳梗塞
I like I always say that as she's sentencing a man back to death.
私には家族がいるんだ。私が死んだら家族はどうなる？貴様はその責任を背負えるのか？まだ間に合う。指名をやめなさい。金はある。私は株も土地も持っている。
You say that, but we're just making the world correct again.
ともねえな
いくら欲しい？いくらでも出す。私の信用情報ならいくらでも引き出せる。一生遊んで暮らせるぞ。どうする？
こいつの未練は犬だ
終わりだ。私はおしまいだ。
Oh.
金だろうが同情だろうが命の対価にならねえよ何より勝負事で私が妥協するわけないんだよ
Once Odette finished, 3 of her cards floated away from her. After reaching the middle of the Court of Fate, they came together and formed a triangle shape. Huh.
じゃあなおっさん
Who knows whether or not he could hear her last words to him? He simply hung his head in despair, realizing that his fate had been sealed. One by one, Odette's cards begin to emit a white light.
散りゆくものに福音あれ
Said light got brighter and brighter until it eventually blanketed the entire area. And then it happened. In the brief moment that Odette's vision was blinded by the light enveloping the area, her consciousness was overtaken by an unfamiliar scene. Her senses were linked to the scene as well. Oh, she makes you experience the death? Oh my god. And hello Adam, welcome back. But holy shit, you have to experience it? Damn. She witnessed a number of old chubby men, all wearing expensive suits and sitting in an oddly bright room. Their faces were all twisted into expressions of boredom. The artificial lighting in the room was almost blinding when it reflected off the documents they had brought along. It was apparent that they were holding some sort of meeting. She could tell it was one of great importance, judging by the tone of their voices. However, she was unable to hear the details of the conversation. Some manner of interference prevented her from doing so. And then the unexpected struck. All of a sudden, her vision went blurry. Next, her face slammed down on the table with a thud. She was unable to muster the strength to move her body whatsoever. Oh, dear lord. That explains why Odette wasn't smiling when she came back from the election. Yeah. Well, no. Tsume Shiro senpai, hello. Crashes in Coyote's room and eats all the snacks. Thanks. But hello, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. She collapsed down onto the floor. The unclear voices were now clearly being directed toward her. Eventually, her consciousness faded as she lost all bodily sensation. A stream of memories followed. All manner of people were talking to her, but it was impossible to make out a single word they were saying. Regardless, the sense of disconnect she felt in that moment made it clear what was going on. Ah. These were Ro's memories. Memories of the moment he died engraved upon his very soul. As he drew his last breath, Ro's thoughts were of his dog that died when he was young. By the time the flashback ended, Ro had disappeared from Odette's sight. The card she used to elect him did the same, and the room returned to its usual gloomy atmosphere. One thing she noticed was that the beam of light that shone from above had grown thicker, although she wasn't sure whether or not it was just her imagination.
なるほどな。脱落させた方にも死を体感させるとは、お前の根性は腐ってるみたいだ。
Yeah, you are messed up. Jesus. Don't laugh at me. Parka opted to respond with nothing beyond her wry smile. In her hand were 3 cards. Odette realized that these were the cards that were in Ro's possession.
5、使命、11、使命、11、死因。あなたはどのカードを選びますか？
He didn't. So, he only had one piece of information that mattered. The platform on which Odette stood began to move soon after Parka asked her question.
下へ戻るまでに考えておいてくださいね。
選択肢ねえじゃねえか、それ。
Yeah. While she had imagined this outcome, the fact that she was so on the money left her visibly annoyed. Following that, both her and Parker returned to the lower level of the Court of Fate. Huh, interesting.
なるほどな。
I try to imagine everything she's just explained to me. Basically, you're forced to experience the same death as those you eliminate.
嫌な気分だぜ。パルカってのはあんな顔してひどいやつだ。
Yeah, so that's also like a test of your resolve to just be forced to experience other people's deaths over and over again. It's like really being like, do you want to go through with this? You're gonna have to suffer to get there. Parker is messed up. You can already tell from her dead eyes and deadpan cheerful voice. Yeah, you can. Wolf has appeared, thus snacks have vanished. Thanks. Thanks. I also have this. Yeah, this is fitting for this game, but I'm not gonna have that on.
そうか、なかなかにスリルがあったけどよ。
Yeah, because you're also insane. In response, I make sure to sigh loudly enough for her to hear it. She keeps babbling on without a care in the world, though.
んなことより、日本入りするぜ。
Oh boy.
結局行かなきゃいけないから、早い方がいいってことだな。
True.
俺もそう思っていた。
Which means we're all gathering in one place and information's gonna go wild.
それに、あんたが取得したカードの主は、どうやら日本人だったな。相当なジジイだったと思うが。
Yeah, and there's also other people in Japan as well. Oh boy.
そういうことだ。よし、食ったら出るぞ。
Oh god, she has a nice tummy. She has a ripped tummy. She could kill you with that. God, she has so many abs. It finally feels like the second round's over, now that we've decided our next move. Washing down the last flaky bits of my croissant with some milk. Croissant! I stand up and get ready to leave. Oh, and we're back with Rinka. Oh, girl, are you okay? No, that makes sense. This morning brings memories of another nightmare with it. The second round of divine selection has taken place. By this point, I've already accepted that I'm a participant. The fact that I'm alive right now makes it hard to comprehend the reality of my own death, but it's no longer about whether or not I believe it. Rather, the events that have taken place so far are starting to get to me because they feel so detached from my own personal life. Divine selection's grinding along, and 2 people have been eliminated without any influence from me whatsoever. I keep telling myself that they had died over 2 weeks ago, but I can't forget the faces I saw in the Court of Fate. Right, do we? No, we don't. We still don't have, like, their face portraits even there. That alone is enough to make my heart ache. I don't want to die. Not having access to my own cards is frustrating too. There's one major reason behind my reluctance regarding all this, and it's the fact that I don't know what my own regret is. Oh. Speaking of, in one of the games, they beat the game master by literally just refusing to play the game at all. Would it be possible to do that here? I don't think so. Mainly because, you know, it's the goddess is in charge of it. I'm pretty sure she'll just, because she's like the goddess of fate or whatever, destiny or something like that. So it would be in her outcome, like she would know that that's gonna happen and probably have like a thing against it for it or whatever. I'm also guessing it would be violating some stuff, but who knows. I still haven't sorted things out with Miharu, but it's entirely possible that we could both be eliminated while preoccupied with that. As afraid as I am of both the woman from last night and the guy from the first round, not to mention everyone else, I'm not about to go down without a fight. I have 3 cards at the moment. If I'm going to do any digging, it needs to start with the people these belong to. I look up that Federico Carminati person after I finish collecting my thoughts. As expected, no useful information. All I learn is that it's a common name in Italy. The other 2 cards provide me with a cause of death for numeral 4 and a regret card for numeral, is that 9? I think that's 9. So it's someone we haven't seen before. I need to put up my Roman numeral chart again. Roman numerals chart. Yes, it's 9, not 11. Okay. Okay, wait. All I know about them is that they seem to be foreigners. Hold on, do we? No, we didn't see numeral 9. We saw, or was it the girl? God, I'm lost. So they seem to be foreigners. I think it was those 2. Where am I even meant to? Okay, yeah. I don't, After a big sigh, I set about my morning routine. There's always the possibility that the other participants don't know anything about me. Doesn't mean I can waste my time though. My own name card was among those distributed at the beginning, which means it's only a matter of time until someone puts 2 and 2 together. One thing that has me curious is numeral 4's cause of death. Much like mine, their card says they died in a fire. Yeah, they certainly did die in a fire. From what I recall, numeral 4 is a boy from abroad. Of course, there's no guarantee that he got caught up in the very same situation as me. Much like how there's no guarantee that I simply died from the fire itself. In fact, I still don't recall how one broke out on the train in the first place. There are plenty of possibilities, from a simple accident to an intentional terrorist attack. but there's no way for me to find out when the act has been undone. In other words, all I've got going for me is my memory. No point in forcing myself to try and remember, especially when there's a near zero chance of a hint magically appearing to help me out. I make my way downstairs, have some bread, and then head to school. Oh boy. Hi, friend. I'm assuming we did. God. God. Yeah, we don't know what any of the cards she had were. Oh, man. Mao and Miharu stroll over to my seat when the bell chimes for lunch. Hey, Miharu, you're joining us today. I had planned on going to the cafeteria on my own, but Mao catches me just in time. We probably would have eaten separately if she hadn't, considering my mind is a little preoccupied. So much for trying to go about life as usual.
私も今から行こうと思ってたとこ。僕も今朝はちょっと寝坊してしまってね。お弁当を作れなかったんだ。
I'm sure you did.
寝坊。
Aw, we're worried. Obviously, I won't ask if that was thanks to being in the dream world.
ミハルンが寝坊なんて珍しいね。さて、食堂へレッツゴー。
Let's go! The university on campus has its own cafeteria, which is open for our use as well. Middle schoolers aren't allowed to use it, but once you hit high school, it's fair game. Since it's a little awkward to hang around all the university students, most of us tend to buy our food and then go eat it somewhere else. That goes double for us, considering how much we stand out. That being the case, we make our way to the rooftop after getting our food.
貸し切りだ。
The rooftop is usually crowded with students on days like this, but fortunately that doesn't seem to be the case today.
そういえばさ、二人は何を買ったの？僕はハムサンドだよ。シンプルで外れがないし、何より安いからね。
Hey yo.
それで足りる？真央こそ焼きそばパンとあんパンだろ？量で言えばそんなに変わらないよ。
Oh, yakisoba pan. My beloved. Oh man, I want to eat yakisoba pan. So good.
いやいや、うちはコーヒー牛乳を買ってるから、カロリーは圧勝だね。
Sure. She jams a straw into the carton with a triumphant grin. It's a 16-ounce carton too. I'd probably struggle to finish it before lunchtime ends.
カロリーで勝負してどうすんの？太る？ダメだろそれ。リータンはもう少し太った方がいいと思うけどね。胸見ながら言わないでくれる？
Rest in peace. God, I wish there was an easy place to put chat. Where did I put chat the first time? Did I have it here? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I just had it here. We're trying our best. Much as I'm aware of my depressing reality, I'd rather not have her remind me of it. Especially with Miharu sitting right beside me.
それで、リンカは何を買ったのかな？あ、カツサンド。
Oh, とんかつサンド。Oh, それも美味しいだ。お腹空いてるな。I'm hungry. Damn it. You can't mention these things. It makes me want to eat.
はい、ピータンの優勝。やっぱりカロリー摂取する気あるんだね。
Please stop, Mao.
競ってないから。
Mao asked for a bite as I unwrapped the packaging. Trust her to do so before I can get a bite in myself. I float the sandwich close to her mouth, which prompts her to chomp down on it.
あ、勝つまでいかなかった。
Too bad. I'm eating it.
一口小さいもんね、マオ。ってミハルどうしたの？
Hmm? She's staring at Mao with a blank expression.
いやー、ミハルも欲しいんじゃない？
Oh, you want a bite?
じゃあハムサンドと交換する？マオがかじってない方あげるから。お構いなく。僕は揚げ物は苦手だからいらないよ。
Alrighty.
すみません。
Mao presents her yakisoba bread as an offering to Miharu after apologizing. Unsurprisingly, Miharu turns her down, which elicits a laugh from her. Honestly, what a silly conversation. At the same time, it serves to remind me that moments like this are a regular part of my daily life.
リンカ、
Hmm? What's up?
どうしたの？
Huh?
いや、なんでもない。ちょっとぼーっとしちゃってさ。
Ah. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna try to move chat. This also might be a bad place. What? Where can I put chat? Oh, you know what? I can just do that. There, you go above. Or here, let me put you a little higher. We're gonna have only 2 available, sorry. But this makes it so you can see a little more. That said, I go back to eating my lunch. We keep chatting away like usual on the rooftop until just before lunchtime. Oh, now it's in front of... Fine, we're going in the top left corner. There. Yeah. After the final period of the day, I hear someone call out to me as I'm tidying up my desk.
Senpai?
Ah, Naomi! Hi.
Naomi?
Turns out to be Naomi. The cultural festival isn't far off at this point, so it's about time she starts teaching her classmates how to brew coffee themselves. And that's why we've made a deal to have her come over to Lion House as much as possible this week. She normally waits for me at the gate, so it's kind of surprising to see her come straight to my classroom. Now that I think about it, well, everything I'm teaching Naomi right now being undone if I get eliminated? Based on what Parka said, it's all but guaranteed. If that's true, then why am I even bothering?
Senpai? どうしました?
Girl, you can't think like that.
ごめん。なんでもない。
Or, since this is a visual novel, maybe it's just better if I don't have the chat shown. I'm sorry, guys. I might just remove... You know what? I'm sorry. Say goodbye, chat. You're not going to be on the screen. Boom. I'm sorry. Don't worry, chat replay will be available for the VOD. Either way, like, with how my chat boxes are, it's not that visible either, regardless. I can't keep acting like this. Mal caught me spacing out earlier today, too.
お待たせ。もう行けるよ。リンカ。
Huh? What? Miharu stops me as I'm standing up.
あれどうしたの？羊さんと帰りかい？
Oh boy.
今日もうちでコーヒー入れる練習するからさ。
I see. Look at these options. I wonder what we should choose. Do you want to join? I take it you're going to work. Guys, do we want some time alone with Naomi, or do we want to see if we can get some more info out of Miharu as well? What should we do? Considering you picked Miharu during the day, yeah, I picked to choose to think about Miharu. Or do I? Oh, what to choose? And go back to Naomi later. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Do you want to join?
もし暇ならミハルも来る？
Yeah. Not like there will be many customers in the first place, and I'm all for us hanging out together. At first she looks happy about the offer, but it quickly shifts to disappointment. What?
せっかくのお誘いなんだけれど、今日もバイトがあるんだ。
Oh. I wonder, I wonder what's the difference between those two answers. They're not that different. I mean, well...
いや、代わりを見つければ
Oh,
間に合うかな。
I see. She whips her phone out to check mid-sentence. She's like, please, I must. Gotta find someone.
あ、いや、バイトなら仕方ないよ。うちに来ても話すだけだし、また今度だね。
No, let her cancel work. Let's all hang out.
うん。また今度。必ずだ。
Aw, okay. Her tone is a bit poignant. Not that I blame her. It's entirely possible one of us could be eliminated during the next round. That's a depressing thought. I leave the classroom after saying goodbye to Miharu. I'm sure Mao would have tagged along, but it seems like she's busy with something else today as well. While on her way to Lion House, Naomi blurts out something I don't expect.
三島先輩に申し訳ないことしちゃったかな。
Oh, why is that?
ミハルに？
はい。三島先輩も凛花先輩と話したかったんじゃないかなと思ったので。
Oh.
私もミハルと話したかったな。でもバイトって言ってたから、ナオミのせいじゃないよ。
いや、そうじゃなくて。
Ah. Have you caught on as well?
そういえばさ、今日は教室まで来てくれたよね。
Oh yeah, why?
ちょっとでも早く合流できればって思ったんですけど、明日からはやめときます。
Oh, I see.
どうして？
Naomi struggles to find any words that answer my question. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. After a number of false starts, she simply tells me never mind. It's worth noting that she actually seems a bit aggravated. A rarity for her. Aw. Oh. Unbeknownst to Rinka and Naomi, there is a girl secretly watching them from the school gate. What is this sudden change in point of view? What the hell? Huh? I don't feel so great about this. It's... Oh! Miharu? Huh? Girl? Why? This game giving me trust issues. It was Mishima Miharu, known as None Ameta High for her looks and admission via scholarship. To many, she is the embodiment of perfection. However, this perception has made her somewhat difficult to approach for them, especially now as tears stream down her cheeks for all to see. What, girl, are you okay? Huh? Also, wait, hold on. Do we have what? The dark side of hers. Why the hell is it spelled like that? School gate. Many students come and go through these gates. The school rules aren't too strict, so there aren't any bag inspections, but the start of the class draws near. A scenario likely to become the locus of many rumors if it involves anyone other than Miharu. In fact, it is such an unusual sight that no one will dare mention it at all. Amongst the crowd of students pretending they haven't seen anything, Oguma Mao is the only one to address her. Her attitude remains consistent even in the presence of her friend crying without uttering a word. Miharu's focus never shifts despite Mao's presence. As such, Mao follows her line of sight only to give a sage nod after seeing the two figures it lead to. Oh, is she jealous? Is she just... Oh. Big girl, I'm so sorry. Oh. Look at her.
Nani?
もし死ぬとしたら、僕はインカに愛されて死にたい。
Girl, are you okay? What? Her voice quivers as she says this to Mao. Her words lack even the slightest hint of exaggeration. Mao is well aware that she has simply let her true feelings slip out. Miharu's words fail to faze her. She responds as she always does. She opts not to wait for Miharu's reply and walks off. And not because she doesn't care, she understands that Miharu sees no merit in sitting down to hash things out, or go and sing karaoke to shout those inner feelings out loud. Instead, she leaves Miharu to digest those simple words. Miharu doesn't think of Mao as being cold for doing so either. In fact, she feels absolutely nothing at all about her. The only thing in her heart is Rinka, who gradually sinks into the horizon. Oh. This is sad. Okay, there we go. Man. Wow, this is whiplash. Jesus.
私と来てるんだから誰もいないよ。
Yeah, then I'm guessing I'm guessing I already know what Miharu's actual like regret is. Because it seems pretty evident. But it's I wonder what Ninka's regret is actually going to be though. Naomi drops her things off at the counter before donning the apron she's brought from home. I fill in the regulars about the culture festival and tell them not to worry about Naomi's presence. In exchange for my teaching her, she's offered to help out with the dishwashing and other simple tasks around for an hour or so. I've told her not to bother, but she insists on it. It's gotten to the point where it'd feel rude to keep turning her down, so we've decided on a time for her to help me out. Here's how things typically go when Naomi's around. We open at 4 p.m. on weekdays, and the hour or so after that, it's either completely dead or we have very few customers inside. That's when we either brew some coffee together or she reads up on different types of coffee beans. The latter is more out of personal interest than anything else, since it won't come in handy for the culture festival. Around 6 p.m., the regulars who are just finishing up work start dropping by, so that's when I have to help her out for an hour. Afterwards, she kills some time either studying or reading books. Sometimes we chat when I've got the time too. That's how things went last week anyway.
さあ、じゃあ始めようか。
先輩、ちょっといいでしょうか。
What's up? She takes something out of her bag after I nod. It's a transparent plastic bag. Inside are a number of cookies made in the shapes of stars and hearts. Oh, you made me cookies!
あ、かわいい。
そのお礼の気持ちです。
手作りクッキー。
日曜日だったので、うちで焼いてみたんです。
Hey, nice. Thank you. I untie the red ribbon after she hands the bag to me. A sweet smell wafts through the room as soon as I do.
もし甘いものが嫌いじゃなかったら、コーヒーを入れた後、一緒に食べ。
もちろん。ありがとう。
ごめん、Naomi.
嬉しいな。
Hey, but yes. I tie the bag back up to prevent the cookies from getting splashed with water while we're brewing.
リボンはリンカ先輩の好きな赤にしてみました。
Aww.
なんで知ってるの？
I mean... Ninka, look at the jacket you wear half the time.
わからないと思ったんですか？
Leaving the cookies somewhere visible, I start the brewing process.
うん。もうバッチリじゃないかな。みんなにも教えられるんじゃない？
そんな、もう少し練習したいです。初心者向けの方法ですけど、私おっちょこちょいなので。
She can act as humble as she wants, but it's a fact that she's improving. I'm rather impressed by how well she manages when she's properly focused. I wouldn't be surprised if she shot right ahead of me if it were my grand teaching her.
じゃあ、そろそろクッキー食べようか。ちょっと休憩しよう。
We have no customers right now, so it's the perfect time to take a break. Can't say for sure if it's a good or a bad thing, though. I place the cookies onto a plate and carry them over to our usual seats along with some coffee. After appreciating how great they look, I finally take a bite.
ごくり。
Oh. Someone hits Naomi's panic button as she awaits my reaction. It's alright.
おいしい。
They are delicious. I wish I could eat them, but I can't. I'm not good at making dramatic reactions, so this is the best I can do. Naomi's eyes shimmer with an excitement that matches her beaming smile.
嬉しいです。
Ah, she's so cute. I have a sip of my coffee before taking another bite.
あ、このクッキー。
どうしました？
すごくコーヒーに合うね。なんだろう、まろやかな感じっていうか。
実はリンカ先輩の苦めのコーヒーに合うようにバターを多めにしてみたんです。
Oh, I see. She lets out another sigh of relief, brushing her hand down her chest.
喜んでもらえて
Aw.
私のために作ってもらって喜ばないわけないでしょ。もう。
There are a few too many for me to eat alone, so we end up eating them together. Baking sweets is apparently one of her favorite pastimes. She can bake a whole bunch of things, but cookies seems to be her specialty. I mean, hey, cookies are probably, out of all the things to bake, I'd say cookies might be the easiest to start off with. It's definitely, well, it's harder to screw up cookies. It's harder to screw up cookies than anything else. Everything else, there are definitely some things that are harder about them. Especially things that, like, you can't over knead it, or you can't, like, over stir it or whatever. Cookies, you can kind of just throw all the ingredients that you need. Like, the only thing I'd say is just you have to be precise. But you can just throw everything into the mixer, mix it, and then you're fine. Yes, cookies and coffee, what pad and hug time. Indeed fresh. It reminds me that my gran used to bake cookies as well. Granted, the taste was completely different from these. These are simple and mellow, much like Naomi, but at the same time, they don't feel as if they were made by someone not used to baking. An idea hits me once we're about halfway through the plate.
私にも作り方教えてもらえないかな。
Oh! Our customers would probably be thrilled to see more sweets on the menu. Learning directly from Naomi rather than trying to do so on my own is a much more realistic approach too. And most importantly, I want our regulars to taste just how good these are. However, I can't help but remember Divine Selection when Naomi stares at me in utter amazement. Aww. Even if she does teach me, it'll all be nothing if I get eliminated.
ごめん、今の忘れて。
Aw, Rinka. It's okay. There's no way I can tell her about the possibility of me dying, but I am awfully close to doing so. There's definitely a part of me that figures I could lift some of the weight off my shoulders if I told someone all about this.
どうしてですか?
Oh boy. Her overjoyed expression quickly clouds over as she draws her face close to mine. I must look like I'm mulling over something, so I rush to find a way to respond.
いつまでもナオミの時間をもらうわけにもいかないしね。ずっとこうしてなんて。
Aww.
違いますよね、先輩。今のは本当じゃない気がします。
Oh boy.
そもそも私からお願いしたことなんですから。それに、さっきのその。
She struggles a bit before continuing.
ごめんなさい。うまく言葉にまとまりませんでした。
It's alright. Cookies are the only thing I have baked for a home education class back in the equivalent of middle school. They weren't the best though, but they were at least edible. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely still fuck up a cookie, but like, I feel like they're definitely the easiest thing that you can get away with fucking up and it's still being okay. Some things, if you fuck it up, they're not edible food. Like, particularly things like baking bread, you mess something up with bread and it can really ruin everything and there's no going back. Oh, Rinka, let someone in. We need a therapist, man.
私、
お
ずっとこうしてたいです。
Aww. Her eyes immediately shoot to the floor, almost almost as if she's let the words fall out by accident.
ごめんなさい。最近私、ちょっと変で。
Hmm?
慣れないことを手伝わせたから、疲れさせたかも。今日は帰る。
そうじゃないんです。そういう
This
ことでは。
this doesn't seem related to confessions. Oh, I'm concerned. She takes a small breath, raises her head back up, and she looks me dead in the eyes. Her expression is almost oppressive.
失礼なことかもしれないですけれど、私の悩みを聞いてもらってもいいですか？
Sure. I'm scared, though.
うん。
ここ最近、嫌な夢を見るんです。
What is this music? No, 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 no. It's just called warning. No, no, wait, go back, hit the back button. No, no, please, no. Fuck, did she actually die?
夢？
はい。その夢は、
Oh,
最
wait.
初は普通の夢から始まるんです。
No, maybe it's because she's linked to my death.
先輩と私が一緒に電車に乗って、帰
Wait,
っている途中
I'm
で
one.
話して、
That's the thing. We died first. Oh no, did she die next to us still? And if she's not participating, then that means this might be just because we reversed in time and she's linked to our death. Oh no. I am concerned.
そしたら急に電車が燃えて火事になって、
This is not okay.
炎が広がって熱くて苦しくて、
Well, shit. Oh no.
でも先輩が私を守ってくれるんです。 先輩はそのまま炎に巻き込まれて、
Well, she pauses a number of times while she talks. Her voice gradually gets more and more agitated.
リンカ先輩はそのまま死んでしまって、
Wait, hold on, what?
でも先輩が私を守っ、
Okay.
リンカ先輩はそのまま死んでしまって、
いつからか覚えてる？
Bruh. No. No, yeah, no, we're keeping this on. I'm still on edge. And also, hello, dear. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're not doing well in this game. She shakes her head, which has turned to face the floor again, and then answers.
もうはっきり覚えていないんです。けど最初に見たのはきっと初めてこのお店に来た日だったかもしれません。
Since the first time? Why didn't you? Okay.
どうして言ってくれなかったの？いや、怒ってるとかじゃなくて、もしここに来るのが辛いとかなら。
そんなことないです。私先輩と一緒にコーヒーを入れる時間が好きです。
Oh.
先輩と話していれば夢は夢だって割り切れるから。
That might not be just a dream. Oh god.
でもたとえ夢の中でだって先輩が死んじゃうところを見るなんて嫌です。そんなこと思うはずがないのに。
Oh.
本当に本当に
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I died. Her voice falters on her final word. I can see the tears welling up in her eyes.
何度も何度もこの夢を見るんです。
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because she's linked to my death. Oh god. That's not a dream. There's no doubt that what she's seeing is the cause of my death. A number of questions pop in my head, but most of all, I'm flat out shocked. I never would have guessed that she's been having a dream like that, based on her attitude, especially when my own memory of the event is fuzzy at best.
辛かったね。大丈夫、大丈夫だよ。私はちゃんとここにいるから。
私、先輩ともっといろんなことがしたいです。一緒にクッキー焼いたり、また遊園地に行ったり、他にも